All right, hey, how are y'all doing? Listen, I know everybody is anxiously awaiting about what we're about to do. As we talked about last week, this is our Food of the Week segment, so we're going to talk about biblical foods. I'm going to read a couple verses, and then, as you can see here, I have some of Penia's finest with us. I have Chris Hewitt and Justin Posey, and we are going to actually eat the foods that are in these Bible verses. So let me get my tablet up here. I'm really not trying to delay this because I'm excited about this as anybody, I'm telling you. I can't wait for this. You know, y'all know me, having gone through multiple survival schools in the Navy. I have eaten this item of food many times.
He's a cheater.
So I'm a cheater. So I kind of looking forward to it. But here's, we're going to read 3 verses. Starting with Leviticus 11, verse 22, it says this in the New King James Version. It says, "These you may eat, the locust after its kind, the destroying locust after its kind, the cricket after its kind, and the grasshopper after its kind." Now, if you read that in the King James, it says, "Even these you may eat, the locust after its kind, the bald locust after its kind, and the beetle after its kind, and the grasshopper after its kind." Then when we go to the New Testament, we see Matthew 3:4 says, "Now John himself, John the Baptist, was clothed in camel's hair," and we all qualify as that. Clothes with camel's hair and leather belt around his waist. I have a leather belt on. And his food was locusts and wild honey. So today, and it says the same thing in Mark 1:6. So today we have,
I get to choose the wild honey.
We have the as you talked about last week, as Justin so eloquently put it, these are chapulons, whatever that is, chapulines. Somebody who knows what this is in the French or the Spanish.
They're from Mexico.
Call us and tell us how to say that. And we have locally procured honey. That's a fancy word for gotten.
There you go.
Locally gotten honey. So in keeping with the Bible here, we're going to eat these because the Bible says we can eat these. And these are going to be healthy for us.
Healthy
John the Baptist survived on them.
Healthy and dietary fiber for sure.
Now last week, give me that. Last week, you saw Justin and I, we opened these and actually smelled them, so we know what they smell like. Chris has not yet smelled them.
So should we do the smell first?
Should we let them, by a show of hands, we have a live audience. I should have said that. Welcome to our studio, filmed in front of a live audience. We have a live audience over here watching this, and I think, who's excited to see Chris eat this? Yeah.
All opposed?
All opposed. This is not a business meeting.
No,
okay, so do you want to smell them first, or you
No,
just want to do it?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Let's do it.
Just want to do it. Okay.
You may lose me.
Yeah, we got him hemmed in too. I think we messed this up.
Go that way.
It depends on.
Okay. Now. Okay, for everyone, listen.
Put them on the.
For every one you eat, I'll eat 3. Is that fair?
Well, you're only going to eat 3 then. What? Wait.
Yeah, that's just head. That's nice.
That's just.
I've got a whole body. He's got like a half.
Okay, this is what we're. I don't know if you could. Ooh, that one's alive. This one. This is what we're eating. So I have purposely now taken one for the team. No, I did not.
Great.
This is a grasshopper. It's been in the grass. Okay, and we did us all a favor. These are actually the Chipotle recipe. So they caged these grasshoppers and they fed them Chipotle seasoning for 6 weeks so they would taste like Chipotle. And we have kept them in a cool and dry place and kept them closed once they were opened.
I hadn't opened them since they closed them.
And this is EndoTrust insect food has met the EndoTrust quality and sustainability standards. So we didn't just grab these outside.
Okay.
So these are all edible and dietary sustainable for you.
This looks like a helmet.
Okay. So wait, do we want to do this first or do we want to do the honey first?
No, we're doing this first, yeah.
Okay, well here, if y'all like this, would y'all then eat a cricket in honey?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so here we go. They've got 1, I've got 3.
Are we doing this at the same time?
Do we want to do this at the same time? What do we want to do? Ready?
Same time?
Well, I got 3, so I'm going to put all 3 in my mouth at once.
Somebody count us down.
Okay, so y'all count down.
3,
Are we gonna crunch them?
I am.
Okay.
I guess it's kind of like eating hay.
What part of that is hay?
The chipotle though is a
Pretty
little.
warm.
It's got a little spice to it.
I kind of like them. Here, want some more?
Too bad we can't zoom in. Like,
Yeah.
let me have another one just to taste better. Wait, we gotta have some anyway for the honey, right?
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and get the honey out?
Yeah, we should get the honey out.
He may not be able to practice after
I
this.
kind of like these.
Mm.
Get your spoon.
Here, let me help you. You seem a little
Sir.
distracted now.
You feeling okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get mine out. Oh yeah, that honey pours well.
Do we want to do honey by itself and then put the cricket in the honey?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the honey by itself. We did the crickets by themselves. I'm still ahead of y'all, by the way.
Well, here, give me another one then. We'll catch up. I can't let the pastor outdo the youth pastor, so off air I'll just go ahead and eat
Yeah, just eat them. Okay, so now this is honey.
straight honey first.
This is right, and this honey is courtesy of Dream Haven Farms. It's 100% raw, and it comes from East Cordele, Georgia. Thriving metropolis. Okay, 1,
Aftertaste
2,
is weird.
3.
Oh, that's a lot better.
That's 10 times better. We'll stick to the bees.
So he basically ate this and survived.
This is what John the Baptist lived on.
Honey and hop grasshoppers.
Honey and locust grasshoppers, same kind.
Same kind.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Similar.
So can you imagine that? First,
Probably wasn't in Chipotle,
How long
though.
did it take him to catch enough of these to make a meal?
Well, you know, before they get into like turning into that metamorphosize or whatever into cicadas or whatever you call them, maybe he caught them on the tree before they did that transition, and you
While
just
they were still like real juicy?
just picked them right off the tree.
That does not help the.
No.
I would rather have them dried like this.
I'm gonna just get a little bit extra.
Get some honey
And
now
try
you gotta
some-
put
try
now you
some
gotta
dip
put-
in there.
Now you got to put a cricket in your honey.
Chris is like, hey, let
He
me.
had to be very skinny.
Yeah, John the Baptist was a very skinny guy.
Yeah. All right, so the honey definitely sticks the cricket. It's like one of those blizzard tricks. So you got it, and then it won't turn over.
Right.
Okay.
It's like cricket and glue now.
Yeah.
So chipotle and honey,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure does not go together.
Y'all want to count? Y'all want to count down again?
Last time.
3, 2, 1, go.
Can you hear? It didn't crunch much in honey. You got to wrap that honey around it though real quick.
Yeah. It didn't wrap around.
We didn't wrap around enough.
Have you
Okay.
ate supper yet?
No.
Now, as we've eaten this, these aren't bad. This like eating
No.
it's like eating like a chipotle flavored popsicle stick
Or an old piece of chicken,
or an old piece of chicken.
like a dried piece of chicken.
Right. Or it's like eating.
I don't know where y'all getting your chicken from.
It's amazing to me how much this grasshopper tastes like a cricket.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
how many of these would we have to eat to make a meal?
it
Probably the whole bottle.
Probably.
no, I'd
Okay,
be
so-
done now.
So
I'm good.
since you haven't eaten, I haven't eaten, you haven't eaten, would you like to divvy this up 3 ways and eat them all?
Oh my.
Off camera? Sure.
I'd take that as a no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, church. Y'all recommend things for us to eat, and I think I'm gonna volunteer Chris to do this segment every week because, I mean, I love him, but I've kind of enjoyed this. So, y'all write in. Let us know what you got to be a biblical food. Now, listen, I'm not talking about if it's something that's mentioned in the Bible. It's got to be something that they ate for the right purposes. Like John the Baptist ate crickets because he was part of a vow he took to keep himself holy and keep himself from stumbling. and from touching unclean things. And so that's why he ate it. And he, of course, we know he was the greatest prophet ever according to Jesus. And so, there are issues with people with cannibalism in the Bible. We're not talking about that. We're not going to do any of that. That's not right. But we will try those other things. So y'all write in and let us know what you want us to eat. And Chris is up for it.
Let's do it.
Once it gets
Okay.
all these little particles out.
Once we get
All the little
get past the
particles.
crickets. So thank you for watching. Write in, let us know, and tell us what you thought of this, and stand by for more. Technically Memorex, because we're live, but we're recording this
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
that it can be played later.
Just in case we need editing
And we,
capabilities.
and we will.
Yeah.
Now listen, y'all can hear in the background that we're in the fellowship hall, social hall of our church, and our praise band is practicing. So we're here and just enjoying that with them and doing other things. And you can hear the young girls clapping and doing whatever craziness they're doing.
Yeah.
But one of the things I wanted to talk to y'all about is over this last year, we've been reading through the Bible together as a church. I'm not going to ask how many have kept up with that. I know many have, and I appreciate that.
And comment if you have.
Yeah, comment if you have. If you kept up, comment, because we like to hear that. And we know that others are reading different plans than what we're on, and you are consistently reading through the Bible. So whether you're on a 1-year, 2-year, or 5-year Bible reading plan, listen, the important thing is that you're reading.
Let us know where you're at.
Here a few weeks ago, I said something about my son reading the chronological Bible, and I got some comments about that. About, oh, what's that? What's that about? How's that work? And so I actually went over to our local purveyor of books and other dry goods, Ollie's. I went to Ollie's, and they have this, and you probably can't read it from where the camera is, but it's a daily chronological Bible, and this is in the King James Version. And I found it interesting, so specifically because it's a full Bible, and it's broken down in order of time. So the earliest writings come first, and then they space it out to where it's chronological, which chrono is time, so
Yep.
and logical is an order, so it's in time order.
Right.
So we have this, and it's the King James Version, and it's really a neat little Bible because it breaks it down. And again, I know you can't see this. Maybe I'll take a picture and edit it in, but it tells you week 1, day 6, week 1, day 7, week 2, day 1. It breaks it down.
Gives you a simplified plan.
Right. And it's like, I'll show you. This is week 1, day 6, and it is, that much to read.
Maybe 2 pages.
Yeah, maybe 2 pages. Then week 1, day 7
That's my kind of reading right there.
really just 1 page.
A half a page.
And then, well, it's more because you can pick it up over here. So it's 3 pages. And then week 2, day 1 is a full page. And so, Ollie's has these for $8. Now this one is a gift. I'm going to give this to one of our church members who I've already identified. So I'll be taking this to their house, actually, give it to them. But if you're interested in reading the Bible chronologically, because some of us want to know it in order, time, what happened, this would be a good alternative. Now, I want to give a little disclaimer here, if you will. I haven't read through all of this the way they've got this formatted. I looked at it at Ollie's and I thumbed through it, and I thought, it's pretty cool. It's got maps in it, so it's just like a regular Bible. It's got an index of everything, but get it. For $8.
Yeah.
Get it and try it.